Welcome back to Guillen Baseball. It's your guy, Ozzie Guilen Jr., talking about everything in sports, even though our show is called Guillen Baseball. Again, I give you these daily updates until the family gets together and we talk baseball. So I want you to check out, if you are bilingual and you speak Spanish, check out our show on Jefebet, jefebet.com, Mundo Guillen, El Mundo Guillen. And then on Fridays, Spanish, Dímelo, where I'm giving out all the insights on the gambling picks for the week, just general gambling and playing parlay. Let me turn this heater off. It's kind of hot in here. So great series. Again, Major League Baseball did a great job. We'll get started off with that. Major League Baseball did an amazing job in this playoff format. I'm not going to lie, I was a little hesitant at first when we were looking at the format. Again, 3 games at home. Is that fair? It was. The teams that came in visiting the Padres, okay, took 2 out of 3 games from the Mets, who won 100 games. Shocking, great job to the Padres. The Phillies did the same. Again, great, shocking. So these 2 teams just basically, just ran the tables on them. So the home field advantage again was pretty split open on between winners and losers. And again, now we advance. We got the next round. Philadelphia, another one again that advanced playing on the road. The only team that advanced that was playing at home was actually the Cleveland Guardians, who played 2 very close games. It could have gone either way. But Major League Baseball did get a win. I think people loved it. I think that people watched it. I think there was a lot of insights into the games on social media, myself included. Obviously, we consume everything sports. Real Madrid wins NFL weekend. Again, sports 101 and 100%. So again, I hope that you're excited. I hope that your team is still in it. For the teams that are not in it, we'll do a lot more coverage. Again, what happened to the Mets? Okay, what happened to the Cardinals and the end of the Pujols, Wainwright, and Yadier Molina world and saga? Again, a lot to cover on that, but today we're going to keep it short as possible. Don't want to bother you guys here that much with a lot of information, but we'll go from there in this little open format. So, real quick, what do you think about the Aroldis Chapman? That's got me, it's got me buzzing. What happened there? Aroldis Chapman, one of the best closers in Major League Baseball, who, believe it or not, has World Series experience. If you've been hiding under a rock, in the year 2016, Aroldis Chapman is one of the main reasons the Chicago Cubs can call themselves world champions. This young man, probably one of the most elite closers, has been having trouble with his control and throwing the baseball. Well, he did not show up for a workout, and manager Aaron Boone and the New York Yankees were forced to keep Chapman off the roster. I believe that the issue here is that even if Chapman was not going to be in the roster in this series, which I doubt it, as a pitcher with that caliber, that experience, that he would not be in the roster in this round of the New York Yankees versus the Guardians. Chapman should have been more professional. And again, I'm not there to judge anyone, what they're going through, but this gives him a black eye in the world of baseball, especially being a more Latino player of color. We're going to start seeing is he a head case? Is there issues? He's going to take some time to be able to gain that trust back. I think that he's pitched his last game as a New York Yankee. I think that once you do that, man, something crazy has to happen to allow him back there. Not so much the organization and the fans, but what the disrespect that you have for your teammates, that you say, you know what, I'm just not showing up. Didn't even say, hey, it was an emergency. I didn't have time to, call the team. Just make it out there. So Aroldis Chapman, wow, I'm shocked. Very, 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 very shocked of him not being able, again, to make that call, which again, it happens in baseball. I've seen it happen before. Guys leave, guys get upset, don't make the roster. They thought they should get more playing time. My family just waited a couple hours ago. We got announced that, we were told, it was announced that our cousin Eddie Alianza is going to be making the playoff roster with the Atlanta Braves. So that's always something special. He's in, so he gets to play now, not only just be there on the bench, but he's actually an active player on the roster. So congrats. Again, rumor central, who's going to be the manager of the White Sox. People ask me all the time about Ozzie Guilen. I'm not ready to talk about that. I got to say this, man. There's only certain jobs in Major League Baseball, so many jobs in the game of baseball, okay? There's a better chance of you being a CEO of a Fortune 100 company than there is of you being a Major League Baseball manager. So regardless of what point you are in your life, okay, if you are healthy enough and there is nothing stopping you physically or family or taking care of someone, you take the job. You take the job, not only how challenging it is, how many obstacles you might overcome, you take the job. Is it the best career choice? Probably not. is managing the best career choice, it usually ends up bad, but does not mean that you don't take the job. It's like becoming president. Again, not saying that managing is like being president, but it's like one of those roles that when you're called upon, you just take it. Do you sit there though every day, certain guys like Ozzie, and think that you're going to be the manager of the team next year? No, because you would drive yourself crazy. Would I like to be the CEO of a company? Absolutely. Would I sit there every single day and obsess about being the CEO? Absolutely not. But if I'm called today and say, hey, do you want to be the general manager of a Major League Baseball team or an NFL team, Little League team, I might consider it. You want those jobs. You want those things that, are the challenging parts, and you want to be able to do it. So Ozzie, again, I think that he's at the point where if they call him, he's willing to talk. If they offer him the job, I think that he will take it, regardless of what everybody else thinks or has an opinion about. I think there's a lot of great candidates. I think Bochy's going to be a candidate, depending on what you think about his health. I think Ron Washington's a candidate. Okay, I think Mike Shillett, I believe, is a candidate as well. They seem to be looking, from what everybody's writing, that they're going more experienced, but I really don't know. Again, I know as much as everybody out there. I will say this though, experience has been winning in the playoffs. They've been dominating. Terry Francona doing a great job. Basically managing to the expectations of the guys that are older, are managing way better. So again, the way that the game goes, we will see on who ends up with the job, and we will follow it. Again, a lot of roster issues, a lot of movements, but again, we'll dive more into that. But I wanted you to let me know what you think about that Aroldis Chapman situation. Let us know what you think. And remember, Guillen Baseball, follow us on Guilen Jr and our social medias. Let us know what you want to talk about. Recommend Blackbird on Amazon, on Apple TV. Blackbird, I'm watching it right now. Crazy, Dahmer, ridiculous. I got a little surprise for you guys. We're gonna debate TV shows. I'm a TV junkie. And let us know when we don't have the baseball thing. We'll talk a little bit more sports. We got Real Madrid again. I want to have this time to drink coffee with you guys, or drink my alcohol 0-0. Again, no alcohol for people that know I'm not a drinker. I used to be, but not anymore. But again, those 0-0 things are pretty good. But again, let me know what you guys think, and keep following us. Hit the like button. And if you just ran into this and you're from Venezuela, síguenos en español. Again, we are bilingual. We are that special. Let us know. Have a good one. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.